Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hello and welcome to episode 91 of The Rundown. I'm one of your hosts, Amelia and Madl from Promo Corner, and joining me, my matching twin with on the dark side over there, my glass sister, Lori Bolton of Totally Bamboo. How's it going, girl?
So good, Amelia. So good. We're in August.
I know. I can't believe it. I had to go sign some documents this morning because I had to get tags for my son's truck because it's a newer one and we wouldn't do it online. And I started right 2025. And I was like, nope, getting ahead of myself. But my mind's already thinking that. I think it'll just write smoother. I don't know. Something about the 25 just is better than the 24.
That's good, though.
I'm weird. I don't know. All right. Well, we got lots to talk about, but before we do, let's talk about our sponsor, Infinity Her. I'm going to show this hat here in a second. Infinity Her is the only headwear supplier in the promo industry with an exclusive line of headwear engineered for women. They have 9 styles with over 78 colorways, and the line has a variety of styles to meet any needs of today's woman. So it has a couple of patented features, which I love. And I'll tell you why I'm not wearing it here when we get into what I've been up to here in a second. So it has the Elude, which if you can see here, it's like shiny and smooth. So this is a patent makeup resistant sweatband, stain resistant, allows for easy wiping of your makeup. So, you know, when you put it in, you get your foundation there, put it here. You just do a little swipe with the towel, gone, donezo, and it's also moisture wicking. And then the Evolve is their little patented ponytail holder, which I love because it overlaps so you don't have that big keyhole all the time. And then you can put your pony in at any time. Boom. You wear it down, and I'll tell you why I'm not putting a hat on here in a second, or you pop your ponytail in. So thank you so much. I love Ramona too. She is the best. If people do not know Ramona Watson from Infinity Her, go introduce yourself and say hi.
Love.
Go check them.
Love.
So it's infinitypg.com is their website. So go check it out.
Check it out.
So what's new? You go first and then I'll tell you what's up.
Oh my gosh. So for people that are following my Pilates journey, I have taught 45 classes. I have another 65 to go. And I'll test out in October for sure. But I'm teaching Amelia full classes. Before I was just teaching segments, but now I'm teaching entire classes, and it feels so darn good to be able to make a difference in people's lives. That bottom line, people that don't think they can do it, people that have, I've got some people that have wrist braces on both their hands or knee braces or can't cross their legs. It's super, super cool. So 65 more hours out of 500. I'm on my way. I'm on the tail end of this. So I'll continue to keep everybody up to date on that, and headed to Del Mar racetrack this weekend with 2 other couples. So we have a winery up in Napa that we belong to called Trefethen, and they're having a sweet party, sweet tasting, if you will. It's very limited. It's $250 per person to attend this suite at Del Mar racetrack. So you get to watch the ponies run and sip on this amazing wine. So we're doing that this weekend.
That sounds fun. I wish I lived closer to you so I could, invite myself to all these fun excursions you're doing. It would be like
so fun.
We've had excessive heat warnings here for over the past week. So with the heat index, it's been like 115. So it's like I'm living in Arizona, only we have, like 80% humidity.
That's crazy.
It's just gross. You do not want to walk outside. It's just nasty. Blech.
It's hot and humid here too, up here in the valley in Scottsdale area. It's super, it's yucky. But I will post pictures after Del Mar. Mark and I have matching outfits. So, I will post
pics. Can't wait to see those.
I know.
Oh gosh. Well,
What have
I
you been
have,
up
there's always something crazy happening at the farm. So 2 things. I don't know which story is better to tell. So one, I'll just go into the hat. So the reason I'm not putting a hat on is I went to my derm today because I had just a regular skin checkup because I have psoriasis and I have to go every 6 months just for them to keep giving me my injections I take. But while I was there, I was like, hey, while I'm here, I got bit by a tick a few months ago on my scalp. And I was like, it's in a position. I pulled it off not knowing it was a tick. Can you make sure like there's not a head in there? Because it still itches sometimes and it hurts when I touch it. So she said there was no tick in there, but there was something on my scalp. So they stuck a needle in my head to numb me, and then she biopsied it. So it's back here, which is why I don't have a part line right now. And she's like, be very careful washing your hair and brushing. She's like, normally we would put a Band-Aid on it, but obviously we can't put a Band-Aid like right back here in the middle of your head. So
they're gonna wrap you in gauze.
So I'm only brushing from this part of my hair down today, so that's why you get this. So that was today's activities. But last week, only at my house, I was outside doing my little farm chores, went out to the shop. My husband's jacking with something, sweating and being all pissed off and hitting stuff. And I was like, where are the cats? I haven't seen them. He's like, I don't know. There's one meowing over there. So I go to find it. It's in our back shop, which has a concrete floor, but we use it to store the boat and a bunch of stuff. There's a chest, like an ice chest that you use to like store your meat or whatever. And I look behind it, the little kitten, its back paws are on the ground, but its top paws are like that. It jumped up and got stuck on a fishing hook and was hanging. The pole was hanging. So the fishing hook is I think it's called a treble hook. It's got 3 hooks. I don't know if you know what, they're literally 3 prongs. One was going through its mouth and through its nose, and the other had gone out under its gum and was sticking out of its, I don't know what this part is called, where the whiskers are of your cat, its lip.
Cheek.
Yes. So I start yelling at my husband. I'm like, get over here. He's like, in a minute. I'm like, not in a minute, right now. Get over here and help me. So I cut the line to get the cat down, and it is not happy. And I run to go get pliers and gloves to try and take it out. We're trying to be gentle. The cat is wiggling. I don't want to get scratched. And it's like, and I was like, oh my God, we're hurting it. We got to stop. It was a Saturday. So I had to call every vet. No one's open. No one's responding. So I had to call emergency vet, like the next town over. Took the cat in, took him, I don't know, 15 seconds to put it under and another 30 seconds to get the hook out. Got the bill this week. Guess how much they charged me for an emergency vet clinic to get a fishing hook out of a cat's face?
I'm going to say $500.
Oh, well, then you would think you got a deal. $400.
That's still, I just went high. Oh my gosh, poor baby.
This is a cat after I took it out of the vet. It was asleep. It looks dead, but yeah, it was still passed out from the sleep medicine. We're talking a barn cat. This cat has not had any shots. It lives outside. Its only job is to make sure mice stay away. My husband's like, it's a barn cat. I was like, we can't get rid of it. It can't just magically disappear. So he was not very happy. I'm like, this free barn cat is costing $400.
But that is such a random accident.
We have fishing pole holders in the wall, so the poles are really high. The only thing I can think is it got up on something and maybe the wind made it swing and it thought it was playing and it just caught it. I don't know, but that's what I did on Saturday. The kids weren't home, so I had no kids to help me. This thing that this poor cat is in, this is actually a raccoon trap because this is a barn cat. I don't have a cat carrier. It was the only thing that my husband could find to put the cat in. And then I take it to the vet, and the vet's like, is this a feral cat? I'm like, it's a nice cat, but it's an outdoor cat. We're not cat people. Like, I don't even like cats. So this damn cat and It better do its job and kill a ton of mice, or else I don't know what will happen.
Or else you're taking it fishing.
This is my life. This is the shit that happens to me.
That is craziness.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So shout out to Eudora Pet Vet for answering my Saturday panicky phone call. So Lori, give me something good. Give me a living with Lori. Give me something that can make me better.
I don't know. This is super fascinating, and I finally decided to share it with all of you. So I do this when I'm coaching my clients. It's called PGX testing, and what it is you swab the inside of your mouth. It doesn't hurt. You literally just swab it, and you send it off, and it emails you back. There's an app. It's app based, but it emails you back medications, vitamins that your body does not metabolize well. And it's so super helpful. So if I'm putting somebody on, let's say, vitamin B, and when the test comes back, it says, you know what, this person doesn't metabolize vitamin B well. We need to get the vitamin B in a different way. It could be even drugs. It could be Sudafed. It could be pain pills. But basically what this test does, when you plug in all the different vitamins and medications you're taking, it'll tell you if your body does not process it well. So super fascinating. I think we have a couple slides. So it's really what medications, again, it's vitamins as well, work best for your body. This is super important, especially in my space with the health and wellness. And a couple other things that's super exciting. This is HSA and FSA eligible. So you can use your HSA or FSA to pay for this. So what happens is when you go online and you order a kit, it gets mailed out to your home. You swab it. There's a self-addressed paid envelope. You put your swab back in. You mail it back. 14 days later, you have your results. And as research continues to improve, these tests will never expire. You only have to do one test in your lifetime. If anything, the research continues to get better. So as your medications or vitamins change, you just keep adding that to your profile, and it's based on your genes. So it'll update automatically. So super fascinating.
So it's app-based. So if I sent it in and I did the test and I got my results back, but then a few months later I got put on different medications, I could update my profile and they would send me an updated report of the new drugs.
Correct. And you can take that report as a PDF and send it to your primary care physician. So it's meant to be used as a tool. Again, super, super important. If you think of just even seniors or people with other ailments, and you've got different providers prescribing all different medications, and all of a sudden you've got 10 bottles on the counter and nobody knows if what's working for you or what isn't, this test allows you to see what works with your body and what doesn't. It's all based on genes.
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool? So you what?
I said, I think we should do an experiment on this.
Ooh, do you want to do an experiment?
Kind of.
Let's do it. So I think for me, and it also tells you like what you don't have a reaction to. So ironically, people would probably disagree with this, but caffeine has zero effect on me. Zero. I can drink caffeine at 8 o'clock at night and still put my head down at 10 o'clock at night. It has zero effect on me whatsoever. So it tells you even down to that level of whether it's, again, coffee, Sudafed, pain meds, it doesn't matter. It's all vitamins.
That's really cool. All right. We talked about this a little bit last time I saw you because we were talking to Mark. So we're going to have to talk more offline about this. But if anyone's interested, DM Lori and find out more information. That's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Don't ask me. I don't know anything. Ask Lori.
But this is all part of the wellness journey, right? So you can eat really well and you can run, work out, go to the gym, do Pilates. But if what you're putting in your body, whether, again, it's medications or vitamins don't work and you can't metabolize them, then what's the point? So it's really just rounding out your whole wellness journey and finding out what works for your body.
That's really cool. All right.
So maybe we'll do like a little experiment.
Can we give it to animals to know when they're crazy and want to eat things that they shouldn't be eating or do things they shouldn't be doing?
Actually, I think Mark did it with Molly, his stupid dog. I think he swabbed Molly. I think he did, actually.
Okay, well,
Tom
that would
said
be
no.
some
He
type of
said no.
that would be some type of really weird experience because whoever's running the test would be like,
Yeah,
DNA,
this
genetics,
isn't-
this looks a little off.
Exactly.
This is not right.
We'll do an experiment online. We'll swab online, Amelia. Perhaps we'll do that in the next couple episodes. We'll swab online and then come back with our results. I think that could be a really fun
Okay,
experiment.
sounds good. In the meantime, talking about other things that are good and awesome. If you know, you know. I know one thing, because I know, so I spy with my little eye. Well, the big news that we kind of missed last time just because we recorded early because we were trying to do it in person is Miss Dawn Olds came out of retirement to be the interim president for PPAI. So that is exciting. Lovely to have a woman running the show for as long as it takes till they find her replacement, which hopefully is another woman. Just putting that out there. But before I go into my spiel, because I know I dig a little deeper because I'm not on the road all the time. What do you know? Do you know anything that I should know? Or do you have any names?
Do I know anything? I'm thinking, I think I've been bad. Do you know why? I've been on the road. I've been so bad. I've been good the last couple episodes, but that was big news with Dawn stepping up to take the interim role. Gosh, Amelia, I don't think I have. If you know, you know.
All right. Well, then I will go because I know. So while we're on the PPAI kick, Rachel Zorch, I don't know if you know her, not Zorch, Zoch, Z-O-C-H, no R. Rachel Zoch is public affairs and research editor. She got a promotion into that role. So that's really exciting.
Fantastic.
Jolie Goodson. Do you know Jolie Goodson? That also has a podcast that is released through Promo Corner.
I do know Jolie.
So she just switched companies. She's a distributor and now she works for BAMCO.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's
good to know. Good to know.
Tim Gibson. Don't know if you know him. He worked for Next Level Apparel lots of years ago, and that's how I met him originally. He's now the president at US Standard Apparel, which I don't see them in our industry a lot, so I'm going to go figure out what they're doing. And then our buddy and one of our fans, Michael Respawn, he started his own company called Promo Consult. So he's doing consulting now, which is really cool.
Really cool. I got to squeeze him. I got to squeeze him in Chicago. It was so good to see him. So
yeah, I saw him for a hot second. It was one of those like, hey, hug, and then off again. On the sweeter side of things, no pun intended, Maple Ridge acquired Sweeter Cards.
Yes, I did read that. That's amazing.
Yes, it's so cool. And I wondered, it makes sense now. I saw them together in Chicago, but I didn't know that announcement was being made. And the girl that started and owned Sweeter Cards also didn't know. She's from St. Louis, right up the road from me. What? We met and we became fast friends. I was like, wait, you're in St. Louis? I'm in Kansas City. How do I not know this stuff?
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
And my last fit.
I know. Yeah, perfect.
Sweeter Cards with Maple Ridge, like that's brilliant.
And it is some damn good chocolate. I don't know if you've tried it or not. I was gifted one. Somebody actually sent me one, not the company, but like somebody sent it to me as a gift.
Aww.
Some salted caramel inside.
Ooh,
I would just make a square at a time and like let it linger. It's really, really good. And then my last tidbit of information that's coming up is the SAC show that's in Anaheim that Lori won't be at because she'll be doing something else. And David Quinn will have to record with me since Lori's not going to come be in person.
Oh, good luck. Yeah, David can sit in for me. There you go. Okay. Let's see how far you go.
Oh, that would be a shit show like no other. I don't even think I could get him to sit and have a conversation with me for this long. He would be off. Squirrel nuts.
Be off and running.
Yes, but I will be there. And the show is August 15th. I know they have like close to 150 vendors. I will be meeting with my customers there, so people come find me. They're turning it up a little bit. You're on the committee, so you probably know most of this better than I, but I know they're doing private meeting rooms where they have invited distributors to do one-on-ones. They're doing professional headshots, which I was too late. It's booked. I tried. They have a massage lounge, which that might be where I spend my day. Education. Okay, this is really cool. If somebody else has done this, please let me know. But I talked to Bob Levitt, the ED, and he told me the education room it's an open area, which it normally is, but all the participants will have headphones so that it won't be blaring across the show floor. Just the people that are wanting to concentrate will, and then it won't interrupt conversations with the booths next to it. How cool is that?
Wow.
I think it's like interactive, but you're right there, but
so smart cool. Because I, try to multitask. So I would be over here and over here and over here. I got it.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
The other fun thing that I'm doing, which I thought you were doing because you said you were going to go virtually, but they are having a dinner cocktail hour at Disneyland Resort. So I have my ticket, me and my buddy David Glenn. So I'm glad David bought his ticket so we get to hang out at least since Lori's not joining.
I'm so sorry. If anything changes, you'll be the first to know. We'll have another slumber party. It'll be perfect. I'll let you know. But that's only in like a couple weeks.
So go, if anybody hasn't registered yet or has information, it's sac.net for you all. Is that right? Yep, sac.net.
Yeah, sac.net. SAAC.net.
Got it. Okay, that is exciting stuff. And, wow, geez, BAMCO. You guys are getting some free advertisement here. My do-gooder. Have you heard what BAMCO was doing? I saw the news recently. Lori. So
I'm telling you, I've been on the road. I promise after I'm off the road. I have 2 trips this year, maybe 3.
All right. Well, I know you like to do your charity work and you do a lot of stuff for kids. So BAMCO partnered with Swag Cycle and they donated 2,400 blankets to children in need. And they partnered to donate they partnered to donate those 2,400 blankets, and they are upcycle baby blankets to Baby, and it's a national nonprofit that provides children living in poverty with diapers, formula, clothing, and other necessities.
That is incredible. Cool. So cool. That makes me so happy. I'll have to reach out to Todd in Colorado, one of the founders. That's incredible.
Yeah. So shout out. Good job, do-gooders. Way to go, BAMCO. You're killing it. They got Jolie, and then they're giving blankets and helping babies.
Giving blankets and helping babies. So good.
They're just going to drop the mic now. They'll just be like, boom, did it.
Done. Episode's over.
Oh, so it's killed it. All right. Well, you better have something. I know you don't, but I'm making you what to watch.
With what? What to watch?
I have a what to watch in the world situation.
Yes.
Do you have a what to watch in any situation?
Any situation?
Whatever. Give me something, Lori. Give me something.
So I'm gonna go back to my series, Presumed Innocence. Like I have not had a chance to finish that yet because again, I truly 4 weeks on the road. I'm tapped out. I haven't had, and then Pilates, right? So no excuses, but that's the truth. But I think you finished Presumed Innocence.
I did. And now I'm dying because I wanted to discuss it with you off air, and now Lori doesn't know how it is.
I don't. Oh, okay. I'll see. Maybe tonight we can squeeze in a couple episodes. I'm at Mark, so maybe we can binge watch.
This is where me not being a good sleeper and not going to bed early, which probably messes with my sleep, but I was staying up till 11 or 12 on what I call school nights, work nights, because I couldn't stop watching it. I'd be like, one more. And then finally I'd be like, okay, I need to go to bed now. I'll watch more the next night.
Okay, yeah, so it's good, huh? Because I'm the one that shared that. Like, you need to watch this. And you're like, no, this is old. I'm like, no, it's new. So this is good. I will, by the time we film next, I'll be done.
And I really, like, literally the second you watch the last episode, you need to text me because I think you're going to be thrown for a loop.
Dang. Okay. Good.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, well, I have something more pop culture related on what to watch because I think most people, I don't know, do you watch the Olympics?
Yes,
You don't
I
watch
watched the clips.
You watch the highlights.
I watched the
She watches the
highlights.
TikTok reels, just the highlights.
I do watch the TikTok reels.
Okay, so the Olympics is ending. It ends on August 11th, which is right after this episode drops. And hopefully the US jumps up in our gold count. Or actually, yeah, in our gold count, we're kind of a little bit low, but I think
We're
overall
slacking.
we're doing really good. But do you know when an athlete wins gold at the Olympics, besides the, bragging rights and recognition and some other stuff, do you know what dollar amount countries pay their Olympians if they win a gold medal? Or would you think that they would get paid a lot or anything? We're gonna make this.
I think it's like $10,000.
So you will be surprised to know. So this summer, at least 33 countries are awarding cash prizes for the gold medals. 15 of those 33 countries pay $100,000 plus. Is that surprising to you?
Amelia, what sport can we take on?
So do you know, you're going to be upset by this. Do you know who the lowest paying country is?
We are.
No.
Who?
Australia.
Really?
Does your sister live in Australia or New Zealand? I always get.
She lives in New Zealand.
Okay, close enough.
Yeah, but still, like, that stinks.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you pay your athletes, right?
They only get paid $13,000. Can you imagine training for 4 years? That's like less than a
break
penny.
that down per day.
Yeah, that's a lot of math. I'm gonna have to get a calculator that's gonna have a lot of things after the dot. Okay, so the lowest bonus of $13,000 will be awarded by Australia, while the highest is $768,000 paid by Hong Kong.
Okay, so we need to rethink our career here. What can we do?
We're not going to Australia. Yes, I could do that. I'm really good on the shuffleboard.
Curling. What about badminton?
No, too physical. I cost too much to be in sports like that where you're like constantly going. Curling I can do because I'm really good at shuffleboard. It's on ice. I know you don't ice skate, but I'm good on ice skates and roller skates. I feel like that could be a good.
Okay, so maybe we do that. So if you're good on the ice, I can do like the sweeping part.
Oh yeah, you're the brusher.
The brusher.
Yeah, I'm the pusher. I don't know what it is.
I think so. We'll talk about this after we get done filming because I think we need to rethink our career.
Okay, but we also need to switch countries because Australia is at the low end at $13,000 and Hong Kong is at the high end at just under $800,000. The US is paying out, let me look at my list, $37,000. That's not enough.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's only if you're gold.
Right. What happens if you're bronze?
You get a little bit of money, but not. Yeah.
You get a flight back home to the United States.
You get to come home. You get your passport.
You get to come home.
They do pay. So the US is 37 for gold, 22 for silver, and 15 for bronze. So you get whatever. That's chump change for these people that give so much money.
Yes.
Time. Yeah. Over 59% of Olympians make less than $25,000 a year in their game. That's below poverty level. You could work at McDonald's and make way more. Serious.
There's something wrong with this.
Absolutely.
Who do we need to talk to?
Well, you got to call a celebrity. Flavor Flav is out there. I don't know if you've been watching the videos. He is personally sponsoring water polo. He's like, these people don't get money. Like, they were doing stuff for free. There's a lot of celebrities who have gotten involved, especially this year. And they are giving their own money to help these teams with training and keeping their athletes to be able to do what they need to do to survive, because the country just doesn't do anything.
I don't get it.
Don't get me started.
No, don't get me started. I don't get it.
I don't either. But let's see what else I don't get, because Lori, this is where you shine. What's our never have I ever?
Picture. Okay, Amelia. Never have I ever gotten sick on a date.
Ooh.
Now the question is, gotten sick or pretended you're sick?
Well, do you mean like literally sick? Like
that's what I'm
you
saying.
had the flu, or like it was alcohol induced?
Oof.
I don't know if I want to wrap myself out. So, and also I don't know what it would be called an actual date who I was with, but.
See, that's too, like you have to define date, right? So that's a very good point. Have I ever gotten sick on a date? So I'm going to say I haven't gotten sick, but have I pretended to be sick?
Oh,
to get out of the date.
I don't think I've ever done that, but it's been so long. I've been out of the game now. 19 years in September. I've been married. And we dated for a few years before that. So I've been out of the game for a while, but I will tell you, I did get sick on a date with my husband, but it was from like the hiatal hernia, the issue that I had where you just get choked up. And then I was like, okay, bag it up. Let's go. But in my early years, I hope my daughter's not listening to this episode. In my early years, I was out for St. Patrick's one day, it was a long day of drinking. A boy that I had a crush on, and all the girls had a crush on. We were hanging, we were chilling. After a bunch of shots that I did not want to take, that I kept taking because people gave it to me, I did get sick. And while we were hanging. But don't worry, I am a true trooper. I just went and rinsed, washed, and repeated, and kept drinking for like 4 more hours.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So yeah, that's probably the worst. And the fact that I did it in front of all the people, because it was immediate, like shot up, shot out. One of those things.
Then why would they still keep giving you shots, knowing that like that's?
I didn't do anymore after that. I just drank beer after that. I was, cutting it back.
So crazy.
Yeah,
so
that
crazy.
Was me. I don't even know if I was 21 then, to be honest with you. Maybe I was. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
That's a good one though, huh? You've ever gotten sick on a date?
Yeah, that is a good one. I was scared. Whenever I give Lori like a big long list of things to choose from, I never know where she's gonna go. So that was a very good one.
So good to see you, girl.
I know. Well, we will see everybody again on our next episode that drops on August 23rd. Again, if you have any do-gooders or industry news that we would like us to talk about, tell us and shoot us a message. And then again, thank you to Ramona and Infinity Her for being our sponsor. And, we're all about women empowerment, because women make up 50% of the population. And it's time that we all had a cap engineered specifically for her, or I say us.
Be careful on your head.
I know, that's why I'm not pushing it down, because of.
Okay, but it looks so cute on you. So cute.
Love this hat. Yep. I wear it all the time.
So cute.
All right. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.